First pitch coming here. Swinging a liner toward the gap. Aiming base hit here, his first of the night.
The right fielder, number 1, Benito Navarro.
Navarro is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
Two 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. So take a look at a few and see what he's got.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a liner. Fouled. Looking to avoid his first walk. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Newell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right there for strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Hey, we got one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's
too high. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Ready on 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Washington has a read on it.
Got it.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Billy Sanchez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
2 outs here.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
No, that's
that
down.
misses.
Ball.
1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Got him in the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Benito Reyes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Benito Cardona.
I'll tell you what, my man gets some altitude on this dive. Go ahead and stop it right about there. Look how high he is. That's what you call selling out.
One out now.
Standing in now, Benito Cardona, as he'll take a
One
look
ball,
at
no
ball
strikes.
one.
Come on now.
Lifted in the air to center field. Washington is in pursuit. Two gone.
Now batting.
Sergio
First
Fabregas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Two balls,
This is
one
a
strike.
guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Frozen for strike three, and that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first five. Last half of the fifth coming up. Chaz Kennedy did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
In there at the knees, strike one. There's his total now, just into his fifth inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries.
Hey, come on,
if
baby.
his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cardona is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Ken Cash makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Barney Pyle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Yeah, we got one here.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Cut. Hold.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far.
Navarro.
Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Benito
That's the ball,
Navarro
that's down.
stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet.
Where's the
Not by a
first
long
hit?
shot.
And they pitch out
2-0.
here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, now we got two.
2-0 count. Here it comes. In there, 2-1. Pretty clear
2-1.
the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Tapper right back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, that's just a bad break
Center
right there. He
fielder
made a
number
good pitch.
Adam
He probably should be out of this
Newell.
inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Adam Newell will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, gotta hold him right here.
Big
0-2.
swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Top of the order due up in the hole. Billy Sanchez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
0-1, here's the pitch. Right by
0-2.
him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And he's having a rough go of it so far.
The
His
batter,
second
number 4,
strikeout of the ball
second
game.
baseman,
You can see him gesturing that he thinks that
Reyes.
pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Benito Reyes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he falls behind 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Benito Cardona will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, 2 out.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's
And
kept
here
him
we
in the
go.
ball
0-2.
game and kept his team in the ball game.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Sergio Fabregas start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Clinton Ellis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ellis.
All right, come on now. Oh, yeah.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. And this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Barney Pyle will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Jose Ramirez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 36.
At the plate, Julio Asensio. He singled his last time up.
Number 21. DJ Draper.
Here we go.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Mississippi's able to take this one 2-1. Good night, everybody.
For the Bay Bears, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Chaz Kennedy is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mississippi Braves and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Charles White comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Pensacola, the shortstop, Charles White.
No outs here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Barry Humber, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. If these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Gil Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Swing and a liner, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hammock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mississippi leads it.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Chaz Kennedy comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation.
Now,
but in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Robbie Ruiz will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
First baseman, Robbie Ruiz.
Swing and a liner, but foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Richard Singletary will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Into the box, Franklin, England. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brian Washington is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Center fielder, Brian Washington.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting,
Freddie Hammock in now, popped out in his first trip.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now a throw over, runner back safely. And he lays off for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Right, nobody away.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brian Murakami is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Brignac is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
batting 8. Center
Luis
fielder.
Martinez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Charlton Langford digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Chaz Kennedy. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Charles White.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, nobody.
The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Street Humber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Hey, one down
The
now,
windup
one down.
and the 0-1.
Nope.
And this is
Ball
high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, plays the 1 now.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Gil Garcia stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hammock is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Robbie Ruiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Ball that's outside.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, plays a 1 now.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Cole going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Richard Singletary will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Come on, guys.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Franklin England will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Brian Murakami is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
Here we go. Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1. Chaz Kennedy will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Luis Martinez will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
That's ball 2.
A little low. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but Now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The batter.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Hey, one away, one away.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
That's outside.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Charles White.
Charles White will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
2 strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Barry Humber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Nobody.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cole is there.
Ball.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Gil Garcia.
Gil Garcia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Pulled toward right center field. Washington on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Robbie Ruiz will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Going for his 15th strikeout.
Ball that's outside.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit.
Hit me, 4-4.
The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
This guy's been their lone bright spot offensively. Second RBI of the game, and he's driven in each of their 2 runs.
Richard Singletary will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. Third strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning, he's out in front, 4-2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.